So there's a young man who has joined the vinyl community by the name of Jesse, and he has a thread. And by golly, he personal messaged me saying he thought I would like the questions, and you're right. I could probably answer this a few times, but I thought I'd go ahead and give it a quick answer. Um, I love that about being relaxed about my time. Of course, tomorrow and the next day kind of get busy with some rehearsals, but I love that because those are rehearsals for a paid gig. So, welcome to the vinyl community, first off, Jesse, and nice questions. And so here we go. The first one was album or albums you own that no one else does. Well, now see, as a musician who's pressed records, that's real easy because I can immediately go to my test pressings, because I have test pressings of my records that no one else does, uh, earlier releases. But I've told this story before in the video. It's been a while, so I'll share it again. And then I have another record that I doubt anyone has. I don't know. I'll find out. But I think it was in the year 2006. I got itchy for wanting a new record. I wanted some new vinyl, and so I endeavored to find out if there was, a fairly affordable service that would just, cut one record for me. And I found one, and probably could have found a better one, but I went ahead with this one because it was only, I believe, $70, and I think it ended up being $100 almost after everything. But I had one copy pressed of 3 songs. It's a one-sided clear vinyl acetate. It smells funny like acetate. And it's got Winter Blue, but this is a different version than the one on Dereck 3. December, which is the same version as on, well, the one on Dereck 3 is remastered. And this other song, I Know How You Feel. It's not on anything, and it's something that would possibly eventually end up on a release. But just made up that's my artwork, however cheap. Well, yeah, it is, yeah. My collage work, kind of funky. This has just a funny smell, but it's clear vinyl and just one-sided. That side is smooth, and then this is the side with the music. So this is one I know for sure no one else has because there is only one copy. But when it comes to my record collection, I'll just set this aside. This is a fairly obscure record that I just really still don't know very much about. There's some connection to the Swiss artist Dieter Roth, and it's the Berliner Music Workshop November Symphony, but I have not been able to find out anything about this record. This is a very intriguing sound picture because at times it doesn't even sound like the people are even paying attention to the recorder being on. It's at times kind of unintelligible and other times fascinating. Two record set. This is one of those. This is a good example of the kind of record I look for in answer to you again, Lazarus, the VBH. And this is exactly what this was. I found this, I don't know what I paid for, less than $10, most likely. And I just had no idea what it was. Still really don't. It's just what I like. It's just really, really obscure, really strange. There is some connection to the Fluxus artists. And I'll show one of the records because it's, again, a unique label that this is the only place I've ever seen this. November Symphony. So this is something that I would be very interested to find out who else has a copy of this, if anyone does. Notice how I'm saying it. I'm not saying, oh, no one else has this. It's likely, but I'll tell you what. That's been the total kick about the vinyl community, is meeting other people from around the world who have stunning record collections of some of the most excellent, most interesting, and hard to find material. And so who knows? And now that I've shown this, perhaps someone can shed light on this and maybe show us their copy or something else associated with this. Okay. Question number 2. Album you associate with either a family member, a friend, or a partner. Well, I can answer all 3, but I'll just keep it, quick, or just answer the first one. As a kid, music has always been important to all of the Higgins children. But when the Beatles happened, it was like a bomb was dropped in our house, and it really affected myself and my sisters, especially my older sister Stephanie, and so we just bonded like crazy on the Beatles. And so here's a perfect example of when I hear these songs and I see this album among many other Beatles albums, I think right away of my sister Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie. Beatles 6. I know your copy is long gone. I don't, know exactly which edition this is because, it's been re-released a million times. But this one is kind of old, if not very old. See, it looks like a pretty original Capital to me, because that's what we had. So I'm thinking my copy is, I haven't looked at the matrix numbers, so I know that's how I could find out, but that album immediately, my sister Stephanie, comes to mind. Right quick, one of my best music friends, Frank Zacconi, who is moving to Washington State as we speak. He's driving up in his car, taking it a nice, relaxed route, taking a couple days to do it. There's a couple of artists that when I listen to most anything by them, Frank pops in mind because we went to the shows together and we vibed on these artists really, really tight. Like, for example, the Julian Cope, Catherine Wheel, those are artists and House of Love, those are artists that Frank and I both I shouldn't say loved, but he's moved, so I'm going to be missing him, you know what I'm saying? So that's number 2. And number 3, album you own that goes outside your normal listening routine. Well, I can show you something really easily because it's outside my normal listening routine because I don't listen to it, but I'm still not at the point where I want to part with these because of sentimental value. There was a time when I did listen to this and other blues music more than I do now. I do every now and then. But someone that I've always really liked when it came to the blues, and it had to do with his manic approach to the guitar, is Johnny Winter. So I really like Johnny Winter, and Johnny Winter's guitar playing is magnificent. I never got to see him live. He's of all the people I've seen live, I missed seeing Johnny Winter a few times, but this is outside of my normal listening realm. Still got Johnny Winter, and this is the one I like the most. This is cool. It's a 3-sided record. One side is just blank. And Johnny's playing, and some of these songs are just phenomenal. Um, I know you guys that are really into this stuff. I can think of maybe Weavy Ray, John. You probably got my back. This man is just incredible. Um, Johnny Winter. My record, I know the cover is a little beat, but and then yeah, as you'll see here on the inside, it's beat. He's got his brother Edgar there. Just some really, this is a fantastic album. And the other one I have here, I used to have the original because I bought it as a teenager. I heard it on the radio and it just knocked me out. And that was Johnny Winter and Live. And what I have here is a reissue with it. You know, it's got Live on it and that other album as you see up here that I already showed. But Johnny Winter and Live, Sparks Fly, awesome. I was fortunate to see the drummer, Bobby Caldwell. Bobby Caldwell is the drummer on this album with Johnny Winter. I saw him, he was the original drummer in Captain Beyond. And I saw New Cactus Band, which was about to morph into Captain Beyond or something along those lines. There was two members, Bobby Caldwell and Mike Panera. Excuse me if I'm getting things mixed up. I know Bobby Caldwell anyway. Great. This is stuff outside of my normal listening realm. See, you get my mind going, and it's like I have to really sit down and think. And it's been so long. Many of these shows that I've seen, you know, they go back to my teen years, and I'm, 56, going on 57. Can barely remember. Great thread, though, and welcome to the vinyl community.